Hello, 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 hello. This is Rich Kale here on YouTube, Rich Gen X elsewhere. And it's time to return to World War II England. Or World War I England in Vampyr. Oh, I can make serums. Interesting. I'll have to figure that one out too as I play. I spend time upping some skills. Uh-oh. It's freezing? That's not good.
Dr. Swansea asked me to collect you, Dr. Reed. Hurry up!
What's that? What's wrong?
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
What's the
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
What type of hospital are you running? No antiseptics?
You have been away too long, Doctor. With the war and now this epidemic, supplies have been running scarce for months now.
Okay.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem.
Yes.
We had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
Okay.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
She's such a... Alright. Let's just also check for other stuff here. Can I open it?
It's locked.
No. And there's nothing in here I need anymore, do I? No, let's just double check. I want to run around here. Well, no.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
I can't go out that door. Alright. So. Anything in here of neat? Anything? No. Okay. So we gotta get to the old morgue. Uh-huh. Okay. I just want to double check something. Anything up here I need? No. Okay. Alright. Okay, and that's where I came from. No, this is locked off. I don't need to go in there anyhow right now. Let's see, what's up here? Nope. Okay, can't do anything there. Alright, let's check on people. Nobody over here. What's this? Nice. I gotta enter the old morgue.
Suffering continues.
Fear and disgust on every street corner. The daily routine.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Let's see. Anything in the personal questions I can ask? I think I asked about that.
How close are you to Miss Horcrux?
To wait for her next nib.
Aren't you afraid?
She's quite harmless, I can assure you.
Alright.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Fear and disgust on every street corner. The daily routine.
See how he's doing.
Hello again, Dr. Reed. I feel better already. Can I go soon?
Goodbye, Mr.
I don't...
See her again.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
Yeah.
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
See, anything there? No, no, no.
I'll leave you.
Yes, Doctor?
Exactly how bad is the supply situation here at Pembroke?
Yeah.
It really depends. Dr. Swansea deftly works his society contacts for monies, but with the quarantine, well, we're in God's hands.
Please, could you point me in the direction of the morgue again?
It's the large boarded-up building behind the hospital. You can't miss it.
Okay.
The key I gave you will open the small back door to it.
Alright.
Why then do you always work the nights? Don't you ever sleep?
At the Pembroke, we're always hands on deck.
Your dedication to the Pembroke does you credit, Nurse Crane, but when do you sleep?
We staff get our sleep when we can, Doctor. Nursing is a vocation, not the labor of a journeyman.
Lack of sleep and the medical profession always ends in disaster. I've witnessed many a colleague succumb to stimulants to fight exhaustion. Drugs were as deadly as bullets in the trenches.
London's trenches start here at Pembroke Hospital. We are on the front line, make no mistake.
Yeah, I just worry about you, you know.
That's all for now, Nurse Crane, thank you.
Alright. Let's see. Anybody else I can talk with and check with before I move on? Let's see, you can... Anything?
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reed.
Okay. So I don't think I can get anything out of here, yeah. No, okay.
Thank you.
Alright.
Waste of time with me.
I don't think I've ever
Good
talked-
evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
Oh. Let's see. Healthy?
Please, could you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reed. I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
Okay.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me.
Oh,
I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
okay.
It's always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I can.
This epidemic may be the century's most terrible disaster, but I'm convinced that we, as doctors, are the only ones able to defeat it.
Okay.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, You may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
Okay.
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time.
Okay. Oh, new investigation. Let's see.
What do you think of Dr. Ackroyd's aversion to modern medical methods?
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded. Dr. Swansea taught me that science is about exploring uncharted territory. I'm convinced that's true.
With the influenza and all that's going on, you should put your differences aside, don't you think? Why is it so difficult to work together?
I believe that if Dr. Ackroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process, he would be the first to recommend its use.
So you believe it's just a question of jealousy and pride?
Dr. Ackroyd is as proud as he is blinded by his obsolete concept of medical science.
All right. That's an interesting thing. I think I'll hold off on that for right now.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
I think I won't get anything until I...
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Any news about my operation?
Okay. Nothing right now, and,
Goodbye for now.
Alright.
How can we be sure we're making
a difference?
I never could keep anything from her.
Oh, that's my... Whoa, I have a reflection in the mirror. Good. Wait. Yeah, that's a reflection. Okay. Alright. First off, the old morgue.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Yeah.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique.
Oh.
Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
Oh, let's see. Okay. Oh.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy.
Yeah.
More lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
Yeah, I imagine that.
An invisible enemy. Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippett's. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No. I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Fair enough.
Why does Dr. Tippett claim you're the main reason he keeps working, despite his fatigue?
If it wasn't for him, I probably would have left the Pembroke years ago.
Dr. Tippett does not think of you as just a nurse anymore, does he?
If you're suggesting he's not taking my gender into consideration when it comes to medical practice and knowledge, I really hope he doesn't.
Well, that's it.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Wow. Now, gaining some experience from talking to people, always a good thing. And who's this? Is this Tippett?
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Ah, yes.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
Well,
You're exhausting yourself, Corcoran. Maybe you should think about preserving your strength.
No. We must keep on healing all those poor souls. We are the last rampart before chaos. Once more, unto the breach.
Nurse Brannigan is worried about you, Doctor.
She should not have told you that. I will have a word with her.
You don't have to blame her for her honesty.
I'm not that kind of man, my dear Jonathan. Actually, Nurse Brannigan's opinion is the only one I may listen to.
oh. Let's see. Nope. Okay.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
All right. Well, hopefully that sorts that out. Now, I gotta get into the old morgue. That's,
If Pembroke is still standing after this epidemic, there's good reason to be proud.
Alright.
Disgust on every street corner. Daily routine.
Okay. What's it? Oh. Alright, so now we got to go to the behind of the car. Oh, sorry. So I have to go here. A merchant? Well, let's check that out. What's this? Crumpled letter. I'm tired of this shit, Clay. Of your shit, Clay. What the F did you do? All the bloody docs are gossiping about how my husband has just got this stupid kid. How many times did I tell you to count to 20 before drawing your blade? How can we expect to do proper business and have people obey if you keep on killing everyone who dares cross you? Now rumor says some blokes from the dead's family are looking for you. And one of them even swore to kill you. Don't come home tonight. I've seen the strange men patrolling the streets. They may be some commie militia or something like that sent to arrest you. Go to a safe place for a few days. Maybe go to the hospital or Whitechapel. Make yourself useful for once by checking if any business could be settled over there. When the situation is calmer, I'll send a wet boot boy so that you know to come back. Edwina. Well?
Good evening, Mr. Cox.
Dr. Reed. Still working at night, I see. I like that.
Why is that?
People who don't sleep at night always seem more alive to me. More interesting, one way or another.
Oh.
You're lucky to be alive, Mr. Cox. I hope you're starting to take better care of yourself.
This place is full of sickness and decay. How could I get better in such a dump?
Consider yourself lucky that I'm treating all of my patients equally. But don't push your luck.
Don't play the innocent with me. I'm sure you have good reasons to act this way. And also weaknesses that can be exploited.
Do you ever think about that poor fellow I saw you push in the water?
The wound he gave me will make sure I don't forget him. Still fucking hurts. Boss had cut me good.
That man was determined to murder you. You almost died.
What a surprise. The first time I met him, he nearly shit himself. Fucking coward. I guess revenge gives you balls.
What did he want? Revenge?
I recently had to kill his brother. Poor arsehole thought it would be easy to return the favour.
Jesus.
Only the strongest survive, then? Survival at all costs. Is that all you think about?
I'm the toughest bastard you'll ever meet, Dr. Reed. And I don't give a fuck what you think of me.
Well.
How is your hospitalization going, Mr. Cox?
This is a shitty place with shitty staff. As long as I'm treated all right, I'll be fine.
What's wrong with the Pembroke staff?
That bastard you sent to bring me here, Milton. I thought he was going to break all my bones before I reached my bed.
I see. Any other smart comments?
The nurses aren't too ugly. Especially that foxy one, Nurse Crane. Pretty brunette, tough attitude, all like that.
Okay.
What's wrong with the hospital?
Come on, Dr. Reed. The place is a dump. Smelly, sad, and dirty.
But you're alive thanks to the efforts and dedication of the staff here, aren't you?
What are you expecting, a medal? I thought that saving lives was just part of the job. Must be an unsatisfactory profession at this time, I'm sure.
You could say that.
How long do you think you can escape the law, Clay?
I know this city like the back of my hand, Doc. I know its streets, who to pay, who to avoid, and who to bully. I won't get caught.
We can't escape the consequences of our actions. The past catches up with us in the end.
I ain't afraid of death. I don't hide who I am. I live my life honestly, which is more than I could say for most folks.
And who are you, then?
I'm the leader of the Wet Boot Boys. One day, I'll leave this shitty place and punch in the face all who thought I would not come back.
Interesting.
What can you tell me about your marriage, Clay?
Marriage is the sweetest cage, they say. Well, I found myself locked in one with a wild animal.
You mean your wife keeps you on your toes?
No, I mean, we both have claws and we both love to bite.
All right.
Am I right to assume your wife's letter pissed you off, Clay?
I was so mad, I threw away the knife she got me when we got married.
Your wife gave you a knife as a wedding present.
That knife has always been my lucky charm. If I'd had it in my hand when I got stabbed on that pier, I'd not have been wounded.
Oh, interesting.
A lucky charm? I never would have taken you as the superstitious type.
We all have our flaws, Doc. Mine's to have my weapon of choice for when the really dirty business comes around.
Do you want it back?
I don't need it here, but if you'd be kind enough to bring it to me, I'd be really grateful.
A grateful Clay Cox? I might just find your knife and bring it back to you to see that happen.
I can give you directions, but I'll be surprised if you manage to find it. My hideout isn't meant to be found easily.
All right. New investigation. Nice. No. So let's, oh wow, look at that. Nice. Could I? I could. Wow. Nice. Oswick. Treatment for fatigue. I'll have to hunt him down then. Unknown. Unknown. Oh, he's got cold, so I gotta treat that.
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
All right. So, that was actually very enlightening. Gwyneth, okay.
Now.
All right. All right. So we want to get to the old morgue. Oh yes, that was him. He's the one who's got the,
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again.
Okay.
Do you need medical attention?
I'm feeling all right, Doctor. But perhaps it is because I, too, am used to the smell of the dead.
Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Chidana.
Tomorrow, more bodies will arrive and then...
So, where's that guy? I know there's a guy who could help me pay for... Oh. What's this? Another crumpled letter. Dear love, I finally found the missing money for the fee asked by the ambulance driver to bring you to the hospital. Don't worry about nothing now, except getting better, for I took care of everything. I asked some of our neighbors, and they told me that this Mr. Hooks is something of an honest crook. He may ask for extra money in exchange for a bed, but the bed is then guaranteed. I'm sorry I refused to pay first, and I realize now that the important thing is that you get better soon. The Pembroke Hospital is a good place, I've heard, despite the bad behavior of this Milton Hooks. I promise you that everything is okay now. I'll see you in your clean bed as soon as possible. With fondest love, Nikolai. Interesting. Oh, I don't remember meeting Hooks. Oh. Oh, I must have met... Oh, no! The game crashed. Okay, I don't know what happened. But we had a crash here. I hate when that happens, especially in a game like this. It's not necessarily designed to... So, I don't know where my last save is going to bring me. I had just read a crumpled letter, which gave me a hint to another character, which I gotta find eventually, again. Alright. Oh no, do I have to redo everything? Okay, no. Oh, yes, I gotta... Oh, okay. I hadn't met him yet, okay. Okay, Clay. Okay, yeah, so I maxed out everything for him. And she's... Alright. So, I didn't lose out much.
Not now.
Not now. Okay. Alright. So, I haven't really lost much in what I need to get done. I just sort of got shoved to the reset. Yeah, okay. So I have to find him. Alright, and this was in a morgue area. Let me just, what's this? Oh, shillings. I can use shillings. Okay. Alright, so that... Is there something here? Okay. Alrighty.
I'm sorry you ended up on my plane and called medical.
It's locked, all right.
I understand you must be very angry about this unfair situation.
Yeah.
I managed to arrange to have you buried in the same mass grave as your wife. I hope that might help.
It's kind of sad, you know? Okay, nothing there. Public notice. Okay, yeah.
It's locked.
Oh, I went in the back entrance of the hospital. Great. So this has to be the morgue, so I have to go around back of it. Okay. deal here, huh? Okay. Okay, so I gotta go to the back. I'm not at the right side of it yet. What's this? Oh, am I in the hospital again? Huh. Okay. Alrighty. Oh. Ah, so this is the door I'm seeking. Okay, let me just look out here. Anybody? Anybody? Good, good. Nothing here right now. Alright. Oh, the old morgue. I gotta find various items here. What's this? Last file. You know, if this place is supposed to be so... Oh! This place is supposed to be so empty. Why are there light... That's a bit of an oddity. Okay, so I stepped out. So now I could go in here. Good to know. Ah. Interesting. Oh, what's this? Can I see something here? No. Alright. So there's something in here, I noticed that. Is this glass vial? No. No. Five. Oh, is it upstairs? That would explain that. Yeah, that would explain that. Okay.
I cannot enter.
Shillings. So everything must be upstairs. Uh-huh.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
Okay. I gotta find a key to the morgue basement.
It's locked, all right.
Alright. Wipe that guy out. Oh, is this something I need? This is something has to be something I need.
Balls of Mars. Fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
Okay. Iron tartrate. That goes up another level? Okay, I'll have to check that out. Nothing. Okay.
This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Yay, I found a key to the basement. What happened to this guy here? No doubt there's more of those nasties up on the next floor. Nope. What about you? Nope. Okay. What was that? Because that just... Door's been unlocked? Good. Aha!
These Skals feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
More bullets. All right. You just acquired a new type of offhand weapon. Equip it and press to directly absorb blood? Office of Pembroke Hospital Meg Examiner report of investigation. Samuel Connor, race Caucasoid, male, 39, home address unknown, occupation fisherman, type of death natural, probable cause of death fast progressive pneumonia by virus-induced pulmonary consolidation, Spanish influenza. Dr. Cochran Tippett, Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this. It's locked.
All right. Corner of the lips.
Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps?
Possibly.
The chest was originally open to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened. A puncture over the left lung, possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful. Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then, he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked.
Yeah, well, there's still one last thing I want to check.
Tippett has made an...
I never did check that. Now I'm gonna have to. Well.
It's locked.
Well. That is a serious error. I can't open that door. Alright. Now let's try and get at it from another way, huh? It's interesting what you find, huh? Okay, so this was where I still have to find that sodium whatchamacallit. John Doe. Hello.
These Skals can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
Yeah. Now that's something I definitely need. Okay, let's see. Can I do anything with my... So what was that thing I just recently got? Oh, I could do that. I don't have enough lead. Increased damage dealt. Oh, I can't do both, huh? Well, I can up that. Interesting. Well, that's been a very interesting find, I think. Let me grab this.
Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
Treatment for fatigue, okay. I can't make that. And what's this? Interesting. So can I upgrade anything now? No. Not that. Not that. Nope. Nope. Alright. So I've now made a cure for fatigue. And I'll make 3 of those, and I'll make... Oh, I can't do one more of those. Oh, okay. Alright. Alright, well we did that. Man, that's amazing. Rest to evolve. Yeah, I know, I got... Yeah, you didn't last long, did you? Ha! He tried to rush me, huh? I saw you, you bastard. Right. Let's see, where am I on my map? Alright. Alright, so I think when we leave the morgue, we'll get a save point. and we can call it an episode there. Oh, that was a custom. Oh. Let me remove these custom markers. Alright. Alrighty, so I got that one ready to go. Succeeded at both of those. Detail. Let's see. So I got to do that one. Interesting. Okay, no, where? Wait. I hate doing that. Oh. What I could do then is I could do that. I could track that. What? Oh, I opened the door. That was my bad. But this will be a good point to quote, put the game to save and save the game. So next time around, we're going to work on some of those side investigations. I have to... Okay, this guy's in this area. Reach the pharmacy. And if I go to the map here... See, oh, it's over here by the docks. So, like I said, we're going to call it an episode here. And next time around, we're going to continue this. As always, this is Rich Kale here on YouTube, Rich Gen X elsewhere. I invite you to subscribe to the channel and check everything out that I have up on the channel here. I am working my way through various games and franchises. Besides this, I'm working my way through, whatchamacallit? I had a brain fart. Working my way through the BioShock series, currently on the first BioShock game. Working my way through the Assassin's Creed series, currently still on the first one for the channel, but I'm probably, at this point, when you see this, well, let's see, I haven't recorded the episode for Assassin's Creed Brotherhood yet, at the time I'm recording this, but actually I'll be recording that very soon. Well, by the time this goes live, I'll have recorded it, and it should be up. I'm working my way, so I'll be finishing the first game for the channel very soon. I'm also working my way through the, well, I'm starting something new again. Last 2 weeks ago from this coming Saturday, I went through the Whisperer. 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 Yes, Whisperer. So something new is going in its place. I'm working my way through the Indiana Jones franchise, currently on Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb, working my way through the Shantae series. Started working on Shantae, Risky's Revenge. I do runs through the Game of Monstrum. I'm working my way through the Deponia series, currently on Deponia Doomsday, and a bunch of other games that premiere in that 3 p.m. slot in a 2-week cycle. Also at 10 a.m. Tuesday through Saturday. Weekly, I have stuff premiering. Tuesday morning's usually a fic reading. Wednesday is one of the first 7 Final Fantasies. Thursday is usually Dead by Daylight. Friday is a fighting game, ladder mode, or story mode, and Saturday is usually reserved for retrospectives for games or series I have beaten the story modes on. So, until next time, I want you all to have fun and take care. And bye all.